Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Cap Nation Live Sunday edition. Good morning, everybody. Glad to have everybody tuning in with us, ready for another solid day of winning. What a Saturday. What an interesting Saturday it was. Nonetheless, Sunday morning, I am late, better late than never. Was the good old anniversary yesterday for my wife and I, so I was up a little late, if you know what I mean, fellas. Buenos dias, Lewis. Whoo, doggy. Ready for a good day today, that is for sure. For sure. Soccer underway. Premium plays 1-0 to start the day with an international play. Alrighty. Just getting situated here. Have no clue where my live chat. Oh, there's a live chat. Keith Davis, good morning. Andre, good morning. Neverez, good morning. Jerry, good morning. Brian and Tom, good morning, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks to the one D-bag, douchebag, that gave the thumbs down already. We greatly appreciate your presence. Most people probably don't, but we do, nonetheless. So welcome. Absolutely, Keith. We're always putting in that work. Mr. Bayer, good morning. Good morning. Ooh, let me button up the top, but I'm a little relaxed this morning. Got that good cup of Joe from the espresso machine. Diego says, hi, Kyle. Will be joining the system plays today. Keep winning, bro. My pleasure. My pleasure. Hold on one second. Jeff, what's going on? Yes, system plays, closing out all three system plays yesterday. You know, fantastic when it came to system plays, closing out the Atlanta Braves with a nice late comeback. Tampa Bay Rays, Doosan Bears, all yesterday. Give me 1 second. All right. So, nonetheless, system plays had a great day yesterday. We closed out all three remaining system plays. They were all game one winners. Game two winners. We had three game one winners out of that set. 77-4 record as of right now. 3-0 with the Major League Baseball edition. Atlanta Braves, Tampa Bay Rays, Doosan Bears, Hansen Tigers, Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks, the NC Dinos, the Yokohama Bay Stars. Not bad for the last set. 2-0 in Major League Baseball system plays. Michael dropping the knowledge there. Yeah, Zach, I just bet it right before we got live. The free play that we gave out on Bournemouth and Everton. When we gave it out yesterday, it was over 3 minus 103. I logged on literally right before we went live and actually got it at 2.5 minus, I think it was $1.27. Excuse me. Minus $1.27. So wasn't bad there, but you know, We need the goals now. We need the goals now. That's all. Zach, you got it at 155. Not bad. Ray says, good morning, old man. I don't know who you're calling old, Ray. 40's the new young. Michael dropping some knowledge. Says, for everybody that would DirecTV, Golf HD channel is showing the Premier League game between Arsenal and Watford, if anybody is on that one. If anybody is on that game. I'm actually opening up my sofa score. That way we can get some updates. Arsenal is up 1-0, much like Manchester City. Definitely need some score in the Bournemouth game. I do believe we'll get it. Diego, you'll have to check the site every day for him. Keith Davis says, Kyle, you're just a young whippersnapper. Appreciate it. Joe Joyner joining in. Good morning. You ready to head over to Parks Casino? Excellent. I love hearing that. But yeah, Diego, you'll have to log into the website every day to get it. All of our plays are always posted on the website. The only plays that will go to your phone will be my personal plays, which I text out as a personal service. Now, if you have the mobile app for the Android device, thank you, Lewis, for pointing that out. That's actually awesome. I do appreciate that. If you go to the Google Play Store, it's not up yet for the iOS version for everybody with an iPhone. Bournemouth with the first goal of the morning. We're on the board, folks. We're on the board. But if you go to the Google Play Store, and this tablet's getting ready to die, I've charged it once. Igor says, goal, Bournemouth, excellent. Love hearing that. I wish I could play it on the TVs behind us, but, we'd get in a little trouble. But if you go to the Google Play Store, if you have an Android device, type in Cappers Direct, and you'll see our app will pop up. Here, let me switch the screens, and so for everybody that doesn't know, our mobile app will pop up for you right there at the very top, Cappers Direct. And then I guess that was a perfect time to switch the screen with it being frozen, right? App, all you gotta do is download it, and then once you download it, do us a favor, rate the app, write a review, help us out, get it trending in the Google Play Store. We definitely appreciate it. The iOS version, the Apple version, will be out in the very near future. It's already done. We're just waiting for Apple to approve it. And then, as you can see on the screen right here, which you don't need our mobile device to get access to live odds, but right here you'll be able to see live updated odds. Live look ahead for tomorrow. We'll be the first ones on the internet posted with the live odds for tomorrow. So Major League Baseball odds, when they actually come out on the internet, they're on our website first. No other service out there will have them before us. So 15-second delayed, 100% free for you guys. So pretty damn good deal right there. You can do that on the website or through the mobile app. Thank you, Lewis, for pointing that one out again. Billy Wop says, morning, great day yesterday. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me on the phone. That gave me the confidence to hop on board. My pleasure, man. Anytime. Anytime. Michael says 4 channels for the Premier League being aired on TV. NBC, Telemundo, Golf HD, and NBC Sports. Excuse me. I probably can't get it on the iPad. Tottenham with the goal. Excellent. Is it still 1-0? I seen the alert come in for the first one. I forgot to say something about it. We are on that as a premium play. Alex is easy, guaranteed Saturday winner yesterday. Thanks for the winner. Absolutely. Definitely easy, guaranteed Saturday winner yesterday on the Cards. 9-1 victory, blowing them out. I believe it was in the 5th inning that they really started blowing them out of the water. You know, one thing that, you know, I do want to emphasize, we've picked up a lot of subscribers over the course of the last week. You know, baseball coming back this last handful of days. If you're new to our YouTube channel, take 1 second out of your day. If you're brand new to this channel, take one second out of your day. Hit that subscribe button right down below. Tap that little bell right next to it. That way you get instant notifications. Each and every single time we drop content, you will be notified. All right? Billy, thank you, sir. I do appreciate that. You know, I do have to say, because I have, you know, there's no shame in my game, and I'm not somebody that will only sit here and talk about, you know, the games that we won and skip over the games that we lost. You know, I had a bad day yesterday, personal plays. I did. You know, I had a subpar, shit-filled off day. The NC Dinos. This is for Saturday, so Friday night, the NC Dinos shit the bed for me. The Reds dropped the ball as they were looking excellent yesterday on the run line, minus $1.15. I took a stab with old Robbie Ray and the D-backs at plus 113, thinking that they'd be able to get the job and get the job done, and they didn't. So I put up a big goose egg yesterday, but hey, the bounce backs are sweeter than the losses, that's for sure. So, you know, I do have to put it out there. You know, I did have a losing day on my personal plays yesterday. I'm not one of the guys that will only show winning tickets. Hell, I showed a $1,500 two-team parlay yesterday. That shit, both teams were in the bag. Greg, what's going on? I seen an email from you right first thing this morning, and I'll reply to it as soon as we get off the live show. I saw it first thing, or excuse me, right when I got on live. It got forwarded to me. Princess Chacha, yeah, Padres pitching definitely looks good. Zach, do you do UFC as well or negative? The company does. We have a guy that does the UFC. I don't pick the UFC fight picks. That is not my department. That is not my forte. But we do have a guy that does the UFC. Speaking of the UFC, the actual card itself was a winning card. Wasn't the biggest winning card, but it was a positive winning card. Now, the max fight pick, that was a whole different story depending on how you scored that fight. The judges, the first two judges had it split. The second judge had it 30-27, I believe, which was a little surprising. That we didn't at least get one of those rounds, but didn't go his way, you know, and he's on a little losing streak, and it happens from time to time, but we all remember how much he's won and all that. So, you know, but the UFC card itself was a winning day. Was a winning day, nonetheless. Young forever. What about basketball? We do basketball. We do all sports here. We do all sports here. So, all North American sports, international soccer, international baseball. Hold on. All right. So, nonetheless, we're off to a hot start today. Premium plays. Yamori Giants minus $1.30. Getting the job done. Forever Young says, good, I'm subscribing to you. Do you have any other channels you would suggest subscribing to? This is the only one that I have as far as YouTube goes. So hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. Yeah, the parlay lost. He won the first leg of it in nice, easy fashion. And the second one, Keith Davis says, you know how you mentioned the baseball players have to be in the postseason mode right out of the bat? NHL are literally going to be in the postseason. No doubt about it, they are. We'll be talking about that a little bit more this week. Same thing with the NBA. We'll start gearing into that as well. Michael says Premier League is even more exciting with Telemundo commentators. Telemundo, at least for soccer, is some of the best communication out there. The goals are the best when they yell for the goal. I cannot lie there. They definitely have it where it's at. That's for sure. That is for sure. Alrighty, let's see here. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take a look at, see how much we can get through the Major League Baseball card for today. Tottenham up 1-0 for all our premium play members. We do have them. Young Forever says, let's get into these MLB picks. If you're just wanting a place where I'm just going to read you, a play on every single game, you're in the wrong place. That's for sure. You're in the wrong place. That is for sure. If you're just here for a free play on every single game, you're definitely in the wrong place. No doubt about it. You will not be happy. But you want winners. You want consistent winners. And it's a little different pace of a show, that's for sure. We don't rush nothing around here. Alrighty, so the Nationals definitely put the ball in play yesterday. The Nationals definitely did, that is for sure. The barbershop talk, yes, Jeff, and some of you guys know that there's actually a barbershop poll. There's a real one. Right where it is on the screen, in the exact same place. I'm hoping by tomorrow it'll be hung and installed, but we have a real one that lights up and it spins. So it's definitely going to be fun once that gets installed. We're going to have to really instill some extra barbershop talk segment and we'll get the polls spinning. Scott, thank you, sir, for jumping on board the big Sunday guarantee play. Do appreciate it. For everybody that's not on it, you probably should be on it. And if you're not, well, then you're going to miss out. Another big baseball play. It will be another big baseball play. You need to be signed up by 2 p.m. Eastern Time in order to get on it. That's not just necessarily what time it starts. That's what time the cutoff to get the game is. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Alrighty, so we're going to dive into some Major League Baseball. Take a look, see what we can find. Any extra angles. My personal plays have all been sent out. If you're on my personal plays and you have not got them, reach out, smack me in the face, and let me know. All right? What I mean by that, shoot me a text. We'll make sure that you're on them. Make sure that you're not missing them because they're going to be a good one today. Everybody knows the bounce backs come and they're big. Lewis says, hey, Kyle, just saw the email with your personal play package into the World Series. Do you feel like sweetening the deal and throwing in the guaranteed Sunday play if I jump on? I will do that for anybody that jumps on the new package that we created for my personal plays. If you jump on it today, I will give you the guaranteed Sunday play absolutely free. Yes, Lewis, I'm in a good mood today. Spent some great evening with the missus yesterday, waking up in a great mood. Keith Davis says, we can talk about Antifa saying they're going to show up at Sturgis. That could be an interesting one. That could definitely be an interesting. I'd love to see that happen. Chido says, I'm here to listen to Uncle Kyle's sports knowledge and the free plays, always money makers. We do appreciate it. Thank you, Chido, for always tuning in and the support as well as everybody else. Lewis says, I love Kyle after his anniversary date. I'm always in a good mood. But yeah, anybody that signs up for the new all-in package, which gets all of my personal plays, including my game of the week, until the end of the World Series. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Until the end of the World Series or November 1st. And Keith, it works that way. Yes, it does, sir. Yes, it does. So nonetheless, let me pop up the odds and all of that good stuff. Lewis, I see you just jumped on board it, so thank you, sir. Let me activate that for you. If you guys want to be cool like Lewis and get on my personal plays, hell of a package right there. And then we're going to jump straight into Major League Baseball. We're going to take a look at, see if we can get all the early games. Wait 1 second here, folks. There we go. 1 second, Lewis, and I got you taken care of. All right, Lewis. The Sunday play is in your account, sir. Thank you for jumping on board. And what I'm going to do as well, I will be sending you a text message with my personal plays while we go through the Major League Baseball. So I just sent you a text message letting you know it's me, first of all. All right. Do apologize, folks. Got to take care of the customers. Diego, you signed up for the system plays. System plays will not start. I guess I should have gave out that disclaimer. I do apologize. There'll be new system plays that get updated for Major League Baseball tomorrow. But because I am in a giving mood, I will make sure, Diego, that you don't go empty-handed for today, okay? So give me 1 second, and I will give you access to today's premium plays on the house, because there's no system plays until tomorrow, which is a good thing. When we close out system plays and there's no system plays until Monday, that's a good thing. That means you didn't get on any game. You didn't have anything go to game 3 or game 4, which didn't give you a chance to lose a system. So I just gave you access to the premium plays for today. And anybody that signs up for system plays today, I'll do the same thing for you as well. Lewis, yeah, you could definitely treat them exactly the same. Keith says it feels great to have baseball back. Absolutely. Alex, the Sunday play is Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball. And we're going to jump right into that. Let me get all our odds up. Remember, guys, if you want live odds, go to our website, cappersdirect.com, click on the odds tab. Those are 100% live odds. They're not scrapped XML feeds. They're not 15-minute delayed. They're not even 5-minute delayed. They're not 30-minute delayed. They're 10 to 15 seconds. They're the fastest on the internet, and we give them to you guys free. It's not a paid service. You don't have to pay us to get the live odds. None of that stuff. 100% free service to you guys. Okay? 100% free service to you guys. Hopefully we'll get a second goal in the Bournemouth game before the half. It's at the 29-minute mark now, 1-0. Actually, it would be nice to get all 3 goals needed. Some of us will end up winning to have the over 2.5 over 2.5, and some will be at a push before halftime if that was to happen. But hey, I'd just be happy with a second goal, if you know what I mean. Lewis, you're very welcome. I'll text you after the live show as well. Let's jump into Major League Baseball action and see what we can come up with. All right? See what we can come up with. But first, I do believe we should do a recap of what we did on the show yesterday. What we did on the show yesterday. The Neiman Belashina Babarus game. Ooh, doggy over 2. What a disaster yesterday that one was. They got the one before half, and that was all she wrote. That was all she wrote. No can do. It was a disaster. Lean on Inter Milan yesterday, laying 1. They win 3-0. That was a nice winner there. Taking a look at what else we did during the show yesterday. I did not play the Mexican soccer game yesterday. Benfica minus 131 on the money line. That was a winner. They ended up winning 2-1. Rio Ave minus 156 on the money line. That was a winner. So leans on soccer went 3-0 yesterday. Not bad there. Live show action. Take a look at the leans and all of that good stuff from Major League Baseball yesterday. Cubs and Brewers under 9.5. Did not get there. It went over by a couple, unfortunately. The Brewers putting up an 8 spot. Cubs and Red Sox parlay for me shit in the bed. The Rockies and Rangers didn't go over. How about the Nats plus 117 dog action? And the D-backs under. So there's from the live show yesterday. So let's jump into Major League Baseball and see what we can come up with for today. All right, so moving on to what we got going. You guys keep me updated on the score, and I'll stop paying attention to the soccer plays because we do have 2 premium plays going on. Mr. Dickey, what is going on, buddy? Lamar, what is up? Just a little chit-chat, little chatter recap of what we did. Premium plays underway. 1 premium play, 1-0. My personal plays are 1-1 from international sports. Moving on to Major League Baseball. Jonathan, what is going on? We are definitely going to be breaking out brooms. That is for sure. So first game on the board that we're going to talk about, Yankees, Nationals. Corbin on the mound for the Nationals. Nationals bats were cracking yesterday, putting the ball in play, getting the job done. They ended up beating the Yankees yesterday 9-2. They had 13 hits, 9 runs on 13 hits, and they were spread out. They were definitely moving the ball around and keeping it in the field, that's for sure. It's definitely going to be a busy day in baseball. I think there's 15 games on the board. We're going to try and touch all of them. Obviously, they probably won't all be in depth, but we're going to do our best to do it. Jonathan Loaiza, or however you pronounce this kid's name, is on the mound for the Yankees today, going up against old Patrick Corbin for the Nationals. Nationals, after their opening game blunder against against the Yankees, their 4-1 loss, they came back yesterday with a vengeance, had that day off, which probably benefited the Yankees more than it did the Nationals. But as far as that game goes, taking a look at the odds on it, you've got the Nationals again plus 110 at home with Corbin on the mound. It's the Yankees. I don't think the Yankees are a quality team. They're an excellent quality team. They're going to be one of the best teams in baseball all year long, especially for a shortened season. However, are the Yankees the best team in baseball? No. Are they the best team in the American League? I do not feel so. Here they are in interleague game against the Nationals. Nationals also getting the ability to use the DH this year, a designated hitter, even though they're in their own ballpark. Getting Corbin at plus 110 at home today. I'm definitely going to take a lean on the Nationals. Corbin at home plus 110. Nationals went to plus 200 yesterday once they announced Strasburg was out yesterday. He said he took him at plus 2.5 minus $1.30. You didn't even need the plus 2.5. You had 7 runs to spare anyway, so you had a total of 9.5 runs to spare going towards the end of that game. Princess Chacha says, no, the Stros are the best in the American League, and I 100% agree. The Cheaters are the best team in Major League Baseball. However, it was known that the Yankees did get caught doing something last year. However, the report just hasn't been publicized yet. So, nonetheless, the Cheaters will be the best team in the American League. Now, will they be the best team out of 60 games in 66 days? Remember, baseball, guys, 60 games, 66 days. They get 6 off days over the course of 60 games, and it's going to be a wild race to the stretch. However, the Astros will be one of the best teams. But as far as the Yankees-Nationals go, Yankees definitely quality team. Mr. Blevins, what's going on, sir? However, Patrick Corbin at home, plus 110. I'm going to lean towards, Patrick Corbin and the Nationals. The Nationals bats, the fundamental hitting yesterday was in place, and they could do no wrong yesterday. So I do lean on the Nationals. Getting plus money on them at 5 dimes is currently plus 110. All right, 5 dimes is currently plus 110. And depending where else you bet, you might get a better line. Usually not. 5 dimes is very competitive with their lines. Christopher Bayer says, by far going to be the best Major League Baseball season. Short and sweet and to the point. Short, sweet, and to the point. Now that I've had an amazing day from yesterday, what would you suggest I get on Invest in Your Winnings? Long-term premium plays? You can't go wrong by getting on board the premium plays long-term. Premium plays, my personal plays. I just dropped a package. All of my personal plays, including my game of the weeks, which are normally $100 a piece, until the end of the World Series or November 1st for $750. Hell, if you were to buy just the game of the weeks, that would cost you $1,200. There we go. Everton with the goal, baby. We're at 1-1, 2 goals in the Bournemouth game. For everybody that doesn't know, we gave away a premium play for free, one of our biggest games for free in the daily free play video. Everton, Bournemouth, over 3 goals. I got it at 2.5. A couple other people got it at 2.5. And here we are. These two teams historically, high-scoring games. And we absolutely love it. Rio C in the house. What's going on? Alex says need one more. Hopefully we get it before half. Hopefully we get it before the half. Hopefully we get to 3 before the half. We're at the 41.5-minute mark, so fingers crossed. But if not, I'm pretty sure we're just going to go way over 3 when the second half is all said and done. Keith Davis says, jump on the deal Kyle has going on. Thank you, Keith. I do appreciate that. But yeah, Matt, back to what Mr. Bayer said by far going to be the best Major League Baseball season yet. It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point. But I will be honest, I love betting baseball. I love betting baseball. Michael, hold that thought. I'll answer that from what I know here in just a minute. As far as my love for betting baseball and handicapping baseball, completely different than going to a baseball game. Now, I will go to a baseball game. I will have fun. I'll eat the junk food. I'll have a bunch of beer, eat some peanuts. If I'm at Dodger Stadium, I'll have a Klondike bar, which I don't think they're allowed to toss anymore. Back in the early 90s, my sister was clocked in the head with a frozen Klondike bar, Dodger Stadium. Was going to somebody else, and the guy threw it, and he threw it like Dr. Fauci at the opening day for the Nationals, and clocked my sister in the head. But anyways, I like baseball. I played it as a kid. I'm not the biggest fan as far as going to the games. My love for the game is more on the betting side, the business side of it, making money. I love how long a baseball season is. I love how long a baseball season is because it gives us so many more opportunities to make money 7 days a week. 7 days a week, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evening, sometimes in the afternoon. Christopher Bear says he loves going to Citi Field, go to as many games as he can. I know you had, I believe, tickets as well for this year, and I probably would too if I was in New York. Princess Chacha says more paydays. You can make more money in the baseball season because it's so long. Springtime until October, April until October, than you can in any other sports. If you're either riding the hot handicapper or the right one, or you have the capability to do it yourself. I make a ton of money betting baseball. I love it. The combination of, our regular baseball plays as well as system plays together. It's a win-win. It's a fantastic combo, that's for sure. That's definitely for sure. So, moving along the lines, or moving down, but answer Michael's question, we had a premium play yesterday. The LA Dodgers over 9. Kyle, did most people get San Francisco LA Dodgers at over and under 9? I could only find 9.5. When I bet it on 5 dimes, I got 9. I saw that it went to 9.5 right before game time. But when they posted it, it was at 9, but I don't know for how long. I can go back and look at timestamps from line movements, but I'm not. I didn't yesterday, but I saw literally right before the game went off that it did tick up to 9.5. We did bet it up to 9.5. So I'm sure a couple people like you did get it at 9 or 9.5, excuse me. But I know a lot of people that got it at 9 as well that bet it early. Who dat Bob, good morning. Says, good morning, Kyle and crew. Hope all is well, safe. Everybody's well and safe out there. Really have been focused on firearms and ammo lately. Barnmouth with the goal. Sorry to interrupt, who dat Bob. 2-1. 2-1 before the half, baby. Where's my goals? Come on. We're not losing today, folks. We're not losing today before the half. There we go. Who dat Bob's been really focused on firearms and ammo. In this time of need, protesters, this, that. I don't blame you. I did pick me up a nice little AR pistol, a little Springfield 5.56 AR pistol, which I need to buy a little folding stock and then put in my tax stamp for a nice can for the front of it. But there we go. There's the goals. You know what I'm really waiting for? I'm waiting for touchdowns. during the live show. Remember when we're like, touchdown? I mean, that's what I'm waiting for. It's coming. It's coming. J-Dub says, just took over 3.5 right before the score. So that score was nice before the half. Mr. Davis says, most so-called cappers are not good at baseball cappers. There's only a very few, and I mean very few. I do agree with you. One thing that I've learned over the years is that if you find somebody who's successful over the summertime, those are the people that you want to be with. Those are the people that you want to be with long term. It's not easy for most to be able to handicap baseball. Anybody can take the Dodgers minus 300. However, anybody who took the Dodgers on the money line yesterday has to win the next 3 games just to break even, possibly 4 if they were over 300. Anybody, any swinging dick can take a minus 300. Close their eyes, throw shit up against the wall, and hope it sticks. Yesterday, it didn't stick. But I do agree. Finding a baseball capper is definitely tough. And it's one thing that I love. One thing that I specialize in. We're pretty diverse here. Princess Chachi, you guys are lucky I don't get to watch it. Tottenham up 1-0 at the half. So hopefully we go 2-0 in the English Premier League. It would be a nice start to the day for premium plays. It probably was, Alex. Probably was. Real quick, I wanted to... I'm sure the live line for the total is probably 5 or 6 in the Bournemouth-Tottenham game. I just pulled up sports betting live to let you guys know so we can take a look at what the 4.5 is minus 125. Do we get greedy? Do we get greedy? Over 4.5 is minus 125. It probably gets there. I had it at 6 goals. You can get over 4 and over 4.5 at minus 185. A little bit of juice there. But I'm not going to lie. I am... they just bumped it to 200. Somebody beat me to it. And it's flying, 208. It's flying. Probably be off the board here in just a minute. I did get over 4 and over 4.5. I did put a little 500 on it. Sports Betting Ultra. Jeff says no, take your profits and move on. If it was only 4.5, I didn't. I probably should have just took my profits and moved on. Alex, are you offering a week of premium plays for $99 with the Sunday play? No, we are not, sir. No, we are not. But you can for $149. For $149, you can get a week of premium plays and the Sunday play. I probably should have, Jeff. I know better than that. Take your profits and run. But I am greedy. I am very greedy. It's Sunday. We're having a good week. We still got the big Sunday play. So you know what? I took the over 4 and 4.5 option. So if we get 1 more goal, I get half my money back. If we get 2 more goals, I win the whole bet. So here's the 2 more goals in the second half. And to be honest, when we broke down the game internally here, we had it at 6 goals. Greed is good. Gordon Gecko, absolutely. Michael, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Keith Davis says, let's everyone show Kyle some appreciation and hit the thumbs up button. We definitely appreciate that when you guys do. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button right down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you do not miss a beat on anything that we do. Lewis says you need another goal in the Tottenham game to at least push. You took the over 2 in the Tottenham game. I wish you luck. Hopefully they get it. J-Dub says I got over 4.5 minus 125 too. I'm greedy too. Matthew says, Kyle, it's 2-1, so it's 3. That is considered a push if it remains that way. If it remained 2-1, which let's pray that it doesn't, because a lot of us just bet the over 4.5 in game, it would be a push if you got it at over 3. I bet it literally right before the game went off, and I got over 2.5. I think it was Zach and a couple other people got over 2.5 as well. I think it was the minus. I got 127. Somebody else said they got 155 at minus 2.5. The actual play was over 3, minus 103. So depending on which option you got, will determine if you got 2 or 2.5 or 3. So I already cashed one ticket, and I just bet the over 4 and over 4.5 option. Chilo says, Kyle Greedy Johnson. Nothing wrong with that, baby. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so sidetracked, just a little sidetracked, celebrating and rebetting a ticket. So in here, let me see, because I like doing this to show you guys that we are legit here. I don't mind while we're discussing this, showing it off to show you guys exactly. Although mine was, I should have just taken the 4.5 option and laid less juice. But I ended up getting it at minus 208, the minus 4 and 4.5 option. But remember, when it comes to soccer, I don't mind laying the juice. It's something that we've came accustomed to. It's, a minus 170, minus 180. Hell, even in soccer, a minus 200, in my opinion, is not a heavy favorite. A minus 170 to minus 210 is not a heavy favorite when it comes to soccer or when it comes to the UFC. It's not a heavy favorite. Now, instance like the LA Dodgers yesterday, laying 3-1 minus 300, or the Astros minus 300 on the money line. Yeah, those are extreme favorites that I wouldn't lay money on. I'm not a big minus 300 unless it's John Jones or Floyd Mayweather, and in that case, you're going to be laying 6 or 9-1. Let's see here. So let me get that off the screen, and then you guys can see the option that I bet. I bet the over 4.5 today, but we're getting it all, as J Dub said. Just for a quick little nickel in-game wager, over 4 and over 4.5. Matthew S. says, cool, so you bet 3,000 on each bet. Is that one unit? I don't do units. I'm not a unit fan. I don't do units. I don't agree with units. I don't believe in a unit system. So I don't bet as a unit. I straight bet. All my bets are the same on a premium play. I don't have a 2 unit, a 5 unit, a 7 unit, because there's nothing like winning your 5 unit, losing your 7, and losing your 3, and then you're just a jackass who's a loser for the day. Anybody can do a unit system, be like, I hit my 7 unit play of the day. I'm the king of the fucking hill. You guys sign up with me. We won another 7 unit winner. Well, they're not telling you they lost 2 3s and a 5, and they're negative. They're negative. So I'm not a fan of a unit system the way that our system is structured, the way that my plays are structured. Everything's a flat bet, a straight bet. Okay, keep it all the same, consistent. How many times do we go 2-1? 2-1 and you're profitable. 2-1 and you're profitable. 2-1 and you're profitable. 1-2, you're probably negative. Unless we give out a big dog. And it doesn't matter if I've got a plus 200 or a minus 160. My bets are the same. I structure my bets the same. It doesn't matter if it's a minus 170, a plus 200. I've got the same dollar amount wagered. Now, to win amount. However, when it's a dog, I use the to win is the risk amount. So if, let's just say I'm to winning 3,000 on a game. If I got to lay 150, I'm laying 4,500 to win 3,000. But if I've got a plus 200 underdog, I'm risking 3 to win 6. If you guys get what I mean. So sounds like Vegas, Kyle. How do you do it? I do it with you guys. Because of you, we're successful. Lewis, for those of you that do Bitcoin, are payouts cheaper than cashier's check? The key to get, at least with 5 dimes, you have to be a Bitcoin exclusive customer. When you're a Bitcoin exclusive customer, I paid no fees to get Bitcoin. They charge me nothing. I've been with them for a while, a long while, and I don't have a cash out fee because I've been with them forever. All right, so we've only covered one Major League Baseball game. We've been live for well over an hour. Let's jump a little more in depth. As Who Dat Bob says, consistency, consistency, consistency. That is the name of my game. I preach it all day long. Consistency is the name of the game, and the only way to be successful in this industry, no offense to some people out there, is to be consistent. It's the only way to be successful. All right, Marlins, Phillies. Velasquez on the mound. Urian on the mound for the Marlins. Marlins coming in at plus 145, minus 155 for the Phillies. That line has actually jumped. It was minus 145 about an hour and a half ago. Total over and under 9.5. The over is minus $1.15. The under minus 105. The Phillies run line is plus money. Minus 1.5 is plus 120. The Phillies getting the job done yesterday, putting up 7 runs against the Marlins, beating them 7-1. With the bulk of it coming in the 6th and the 7th, where they put up 2 and 3. They put up 5 runs between those 2 innings to get the bulk of their runs and pull away from the Marlins. What can they do today? Today I think definitely favors the favorite. No real opinion there. Going down the board to see what we can do as quick as possible. The Kansas City Royals, Cleveland Indians. As far as this one goes, not on either side. Total on this one is over and under 9 runs. As far as the side goes, the Indians lay in 215. A little more than I'd like to lay on the money line for the Indians going up against the Royals. The Royals do have, the capability to get the job done. They beat them yesterday 3-2. I'd like to say that they have the capability to put up a lot of runs between both teams. But, as far as the total goes, I'm off of it on this one. I just don't see many angles when it comes to the Royals and the Indians today. Tigers and Reds, another big matchup. The Reds were minus 200. They're now laying 185. The run line on the Reds game, minus 105. Minus 1.5 is minus 105. The Reds fallen late yesterday. They had a nice lead. They had a 4-1 lead against the Tigers until the top of the 7th, where the Tigers put up 3 runs. And then they put up another 2 insurance runs, actually to the go-ahead run, and then an insurance run in the top of the 9th, and to pull away 6-4. So the Reds fallen behind late, which, the Reds were actually a big play of mine on Friday, 2 days ago. We did play them again yesterday. They kind of burned us in the ass. But nonetheless, today's a whole different day. And with Trevor Bauer on the mound, going up against Spencer Turnbull, I do definitely, on this one, lean towards the Reds. I'm not going to lie to you, I do lean towards the Reds. However, when it was minus 200, I really didn't have much interest in laying 2-1, especially with their little disaster yesterday. I didn't have much faith in the run line for today. But Greg pointed out an excellent point. With Trevor Bauer, you either get this or you get this. All right. Greg made a fantastic point. He's either spot on or he's gonna basically implode. I like the comments, and hopefully he's spot on. Hopefully he's spot on today. Taking a look at his little game log, his one summer training outing. He was was scheduled. He never made it. So he hasn't thrown a ball other than in a interleague game. He did get 1 inning on March 8th in spring training before spring training was cut short. 1 game. He threw 4 complete innings. He gave up 1 hit, 1 run. It was a dinger. And he had 4 strikeouts over the course of the 4 innings and 1 walk. So I do lean towards the Reds here. I don't mind them being minus 185, kind of like what I was saying with soccer. I don't consider now I don't like to give my clients 185s, but if it's for me personally, and that's what we're talking about here, I don't mind playing a minus 185. Hell, I just showed you a minus 208 in an in-game soccer wager. So I don't mind the Reds minus 185 here. But if you're seeing, as Greg just said, first five is something that you want to take a look at here, especially with Trevor Bauer on the mound. He's definitely a great first five pitcher. Just depends if he's going to get teed off on. If he doesn't get teed off on and he comes out spot on like he should, the first five minus a half a run is minus 125. The money line is minus 175. The only thing that I see with this is you're going to need the Reds bats to be cracking. You're going to have to take that lead early, and you're going to have to keep it. Now, if Trevor Bauer gives up a dinger, remember his one start in spring training, he gave up 1 hit in 4 runs, or 1 hit in 4 innings, and it was a home run. So if he gives up a long ball and there's nobody on base, or he walks a batter and gives up a long ball, the Reds are going to have to score early. And I'm not sure I have much faith in the Reds just yet to put up the early runs. However, they did yesterday. They had 3 runs in the first 2 innings, so that is always, the possibility. The minus 125 is definitely a lot less juice. But if it was me personally, again, I don't mind laying the juice, okay? But some people do, and if you're an individual that minds laying a little bit of extra juice, then you lay the half. However, if it's a 1-1 game after 5, or if it's a 0-0 game after 5 because Turnbull decides to have a pitcher's duel with Bauer today, the 175 would have been a better option. So I do lean towards the Reds on the money line, first 5. But again, a lean, let's go over that, what a lean is. A lean doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to be betting it, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be betting it. You want my free official plays, stick around. We'll give them to you guys like we did the over in the Bournemouth game. As far as, free plays in here, don't worry. We've got them coming to you. Brian says, not sure why people are backing Turnbull over Bauer. He was dog shit last year. Spencer definitely has underperformed. You take a look at his spring trading outings. He had a fairly decent spring trading outing. He had 3 outings during spring trading before spring training was cut short. March 1st against the Yankees, he pitched 3 complete innings. He gave up 1 hit, no runs. He had 3 strikeouts. Against the Phillies on March 6th, he again pitched 3 complete innings. He gave up 1 hit, 1 run. It was not a dinger. He had 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. And then against the Braves on March 12th, right, the day that spring training got cut short, he pitched 3 innings. And he gave up 2 hits. He had 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. So the part that I like going up against him is he does walk batters. Over the course of 3 innings, he's going to walk 1 to 2 batters. So for that, I'm not opposed to fading him and going with the more reliable Trevor Bauer, who I actually like betting on. I actually like betting on him, but usually when you do it, you're going to have to lay the juice. So a minus 185 with Bauer, no matter what team Bauer's on. Hell, he could be on the White Sox, and I would probably lean towards Bauer. So I do lean towards Trevor Bauer and the Reds, first 5 and the game. But you got to lay a little bit of juice. Going back over some of the comments, Bookie Killas said, I vouch for Kyle. He's legit. Tailed your plays for a good year and been very profitable. Keep it up, man. I'll take 2-1 any day of the week. Thank you. We do appreciate that. I appreciate the comments. Neverett says, people are going to hate. Let them hate. We're making money over here. Is anybody hating? Who's hating? Who's hating? Let's see here. Alex says, I've been on Kyle's personal plays for almost the past 3 months, and he's had several sweeps, including back-to-backs, very profitable during the time thank you to the Real Vegas guy. I do appreciate that, Alex, and I look forward to working with you again in the near future. Brian S. says, thank you for the easy free premium play. You're very welcome. Bournemouth, Everton over 3. We're already at 3 at the half, and should be a nice win for everybody. Hopefully we get 2 more for us greedy individuals who hammered the in-game over 4 and over 4.5 option, or over 4.5. Aaron says, I like Friars and Otani under 9 runs in the big old Coliseum. Princess Chachi said, I like the unders in the first 5 in most games. Looks like the pitchers are ahead of the hitters early. You know, we went over this the other day, and this is definitely a big thing that could be a play for the first week of Major League Baseball. Okay? There's no substitute than real game experience, a.k.a. spring training. Okay? That's why, you know, when Major League Baseball normally starts, they've got a couple weeks of spring training. They get the players ramped up to seeing a 95-mile-an-hour slider, you know, or to seeing that 97-mile-an-hour cutter. When they're at home or during the offseason, they usually don't get to see that. Okay? A pitcher can go out and practice and stay game ready, or as close to game ready as possible. They can pitch a simulated game, you know, in their backyard if they've got a diamond. A hitter can't. There's no substitute than having Trevor Bauer throw you a fastball. Okay? There's no better substitute than that. So, as was just pointed out, it's definitely a good feeling. We talked about this actually on opening day and yesterday. The pitchers are definitely, or should be, ahead of the hitters. Now, there's some hitters that are in the zone no matter what, you know. But give the hitters a week. Give them a week. Give them 4 or 5 games, 7 games to catch back up. And I think we're going to see different, you know, different stroke here, okay? Matthew says, I miss a lot of gimme games we had in college basketball. Wish it was back. I hear you. We'll get it back. Sooner or later, we'll have it back. So definitely favor pitching matchups, especially on some historically great pitchers. Strasburg, who we didn't get to see yesterday. Trevor Bauer, Blake Snell. That's going to be the next game we talk about. The Blue Jays and the Rays. This is another one that I had a lot of high interest on. And believe it or not, the odds were not, announced until late. Okay, the odds were not available on this one until late. So, taking a look a little more in depth at the next one. You know, the Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays, it opened up, when you're taking a look at the opening odds on it, let's go to our website, cappersdirect.com. It actually opened up at minus 178. It skyrocketed and shot to 200, laying 2-1. And then it's dropped. It's consistently dropped a little bit. A couple books have it at minus 185. 5 Dimes just dropped it to minus 183. Total over and under 8.5. Toronto and Tampa Bay. The total is minus 110 on this one here. The run line option is actually at plus money right now, plus 100, even money for the Rays, because that line did drop just a tad bit. You know, and this is another scenario. You got Blake Snell on the mound going up against Thomas Hatch. Taking a look at Hatch, guys, and what he's historically done. You know, there's not a lot of data on him. Young pitcher. He did get a couple, you know, spring training starts over the years. Starting out in this last March, you know, went 2 innings, didn't give up a hit at all, no walks, 2 strikeouts. You know, young prospect, going to remain to be seen what we see out of him today. But going up against a veteran like Blake Snell, and you're getting less than 2-1, minus 183. That is definitely an option there. One thing that I do look at is the minus 1.5 plus 100. Definitely an option there as well. So, but if Toronto comes out like they did in Game 1, they may put the work to them. So I don't expect it to happen. And don't expect it to happen. And Phillies game is back on the board at 5 dimes. Aaron, so if you're on 5 dimes, it's back on the board. Line is roughly the same, in which I already had expected that in the Phillies game, the Miami and Phillies game. Duggar on the mound for Miami. Sorry, I know I said Urena earlier, but he did test positive for old COVID, I believe. They get old Duggar on the mound. He had a rough outing on the 21st against Atlanta as well. He came in relief, pitched a third of an inning, gave up 2 hits and 4 runs. He had 2 walks as well. So Philly's definitely going to be looking to take advantage of that. I meant to actually say that earlier. We already had the information that he was going to be starting, and I went with what was on my screen. I guess I needed another coffee. See, Lewis, that's one of the benefits. You said you bet it at minus 140. Fantastic. That's one of the benefits to the new no listed or action bets. You got it at a better line. The line's already higher. Chad, the UFC picks, he had a winning card. The overall card was a winner. He did drop the big maxes, though, the guaranteed max. But the overall card, if you bought just a card package, that was an actual winning card yesterday. All right, if you guys are new to the channel, take 1 second out of your day, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you do not miss a beat. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I don't know what screen I just had on in the background, but it was kind of cool, overlaid with the TVs in the backdrop. That was kind of neat. It was kind of a neat little screen that was on the tube there. But anyways, jumping around, take a look at a couple more games. Kansas City, Cleveland. We already discussed that a tiny bit. Nothing right there. Going back to the old Red Sox and the Orioles. Brian, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Nick Hill says, what about O game? Any prediction? Oakland versus Angels? I haven't got that far in the day yet. Aaron, good morning. All right, so moving on, because we've already been live for a little over 80 minutes, so I do want to, Alex, do we offer plays on WNBA? Yes, that package will actually be on the website later today. We always have an NBA package. They decided early on, our 2 individuals that do WNBA, I don't do WNBA. But we do have 2 in-house experts. Our WNBA package is next to none. It's actually a very big money maker each and every single year. But it was supposed to be on board or on the website earlier this weekend. They decided to wait. To start putting out the WNBA plays until Monday, so tomorrow. So it was actually going to be in today's daily video that it's available. It's $2.99. It's not an expensive package by any means. It's $299 for the WNBA package, but it's not part of premium plays. We have 2 individuals, much like we have FC for the UFC. We have 2 individuals. That's what their focus is on, is just the WNBA. But for some reason, they decided to take the weekend off. They wanted to evaluate everything before they just fired out and given plays, especially with the state of how everything was going. But yeah, it's $2.99 for the WNBA package, and a lot of people buy that. And it's what I tell everybody is, I bet for betting purposes, I bet $3,000 on a premium play. I bet $500 on a Canadian Football League or WNBA game. Obviously, no CFL. So I do bet, I'll bet 500 on every one of our WNBA games that they put out. So it ends up being a lot of action, but it's a pretty good deal. How long is the WNBA season? Not sure off the top of my head. Not my specialty, that's for sure. I do bet it. I believe it runs from this weekend, the 24th, Friday. So it'll run until September 14th, is what I looked up. Is the regular season. And then playoffs. So it'll run into October. August, September, and into October. So it's, 2.5 months. So it ends up being like $150 a month. $125 a month. Matthew, what sport is our biggest moneymaker? It would be Major League Baseball for the fact that it's a longer season. And we double dip with system plays. So Nick says he's been considering the overs in the NHL. Resumes next week. Rusty goalies. Good thought right there. And we'll touch more. We're going to have some NHL segments and NBA segments to go over what to expect there here this week. But let's jump right back into baseball. There's a couple more games that we should talk about. Orioles, Red Sox. Yesterday, Red Sox getting their butts kicked. Oh my lordy, Red Sox getting their butts kicked, getting worked yesterday. Taking a look at this game, the line opened up Red Sox laying 200. Five Dimes currently has the old Red Sox, if I can get this computer screen to work for me. They're laying 173 now, so line's dropping. You've got Weber on the mound against LeBlanc for the Orioles. Good old Wade going up against Ryan Weber. And Wade LeBlanc is a pitcher who usually doesn't make it very far. 5-6 innings, 5 innings is a norm. He'll go 6 innings occasionally. Every 5 or 6 starts, he might make it 6 or 6 1/3. But he's usually a 4 to a 5 inning pitcher unless he gets teed off on or gets into a couple bad spots. Last year he was put in, late last year he was put into a reliever position towards the end of the season, where he was also giving up some hits and runs as well. But as far as the Red Sox go, the Red Sox are the Red Sox. What are they going to get out of Ryan Weber today? Good old number 65. They're going to need a lot out of him. His July 21st summer training start, he went 6 complete innings. He gave up 6 hits, 4 runs. He gave up 1 home run. He did have 6 strikeouts and a walk, though. So he allowed 7 runners to reach base. What do we get out of this? I think we get a lot of hits in this game. I do lean towards the total in this scenario. The total has actually gone up a little bit on this one. With the total on this one opening up at 10.5, it's up to 11 right now for today. So I do lean towards the over. Crystal Palace just tied at 1-1. That's not good. I didn't get that update yet. It's not a good update. Damn Crystal Palace. And Bournemouth, Everton. Come on, boys. Don't let the greed get us slaughtered, right? What do I think about the Yankees, Indians, and Reds parlay? Well, you'll probably want to rewind because there's a couple in there that I didn't like, and I was on the other side. Seattle and the Astros, the Cheatin' Stros. What do we think about the Cheatin' Stros? They're probably money all year long. You got Greinke on the mound against, however you pronounce this, the Japanese dude's name, Kikuchi. I always bet against him, and he cost us some good money last year betting against him. He was actually, towards the end of the season, he was one of the pitchers that we bet on when we had Seattle. As far as, we'll go over the Pittsburgh Cards game a little bit later. Brewers and the Cubs, Chatwood and Peralta on the mound for the Brewers. As far as that game goes, I am off of off of that game, no opinion on the Brewers or the Cubs. I do lean towards the under 11.5. I know I leaned towards the under 9.5 yesterday, and it went to 11. But I do lean, Lewis, you did get your over 2 for a push, so congratulations there for not losing that one. But I do lean towards the under in the Brewers and the Cubs game, under 11.5 as far as that one goes. Rockies and the Rangers, as far as that game goes, Rockies and the Rangers, you got Clubber on the mound against Freeland. The line on this one came out late, and when you start taking a look at it, let me pop it back up. When you start taking a look at this one, the Rangers are actually down to 136, plus 126 for the Rockies. Total over and under 8.5 runs. As far as the total goes, nothing side, nothing. The next one on the board, I know somebody asked, I forget who asked it, but somebody asked about the Oakland game, Ohtani and Friars. We faded Mike a lot. We faded Mike Friars a lot. We faded him quite a bit, actually, this last year, and we've been very, very, very successful. And I do believe we'll continue to be successful fading him. Ohtani, he's a pitcher that we made a lot of money on last year, and he's somebody that I would have no problem betting on today. So I don't have a dollar on that game, but I do lean towards the Angels in this scenario. So whoever asked about Oakland and the Angels, Aaron, if you're watching, I do apologize, brother. I know you're a Bay Area fan, but I do, and remember, I do believe the Los Angeles Angels should not be named the Los Angeles Angels. They play in Anaheim. They will. I'm a Southern California born and bred kind of guy. I was a beach baby from born in Santa Monica. So they should always be the Anaheim Angels, not the LA Angels. So I'm usually an Angel hater, even though I'm a Dodger hater anyways. But I do believe the Angels are the better team overall, as well as today. I think they're the more talented team. I think they have the better pitching matchup. So with the dog today, I do like the LA Angels plus 100. And Arturo says, not my Dodgers. Exactly, they're not my Dodgers. I've been a Braves fan. I will, I might have been born into Dodger blue with my mom and my entire family, but I definitely lean away from the Dodgers. Everybody knows my favorite team is anybody playing the Dodgers. We kind of got that cool overlay in the in the backdrop now. But it's I'm definitely not a Dodger fan by any means. Arturo says, I'm in Mississippi and everyone here is a Braves fan. See, I fit in. It's a good thing when we were in Biloxi and all of that, which we need to get back out there. Hopefully this year we'll be able to go back out for another trip. But again, Nick Hill says the line is leaning towards the A's. Remember, Vegas can make the line wherever they want. There's no rule that says because people are betting Oakland, they have to move it in one direction, or because people are betting the Angels, they have to move it in one direction. The book moves the line where they want the action to go, or where they want to perceive the action to go. So I do like the Angels. I didn't make it an official play today. Didn't make my card, but I did bet it. I'm going to make it a free play here, not just a lean, because I am going to bet it. So we'll put it up on the board as one of the free plays of the day. Look at this, guys. I'm getting high tech for us, all right? I'm getting high tech for us. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Check this shit out. We're getting high tech. LA Angels plus 100. Look, whoa, ho, LA Angels, ho. That didn't turn out so well. All right, it doesn't like that. Let's try that again. doesn't like that. All right, we'll go back to, I thought I was going to be cool. I thought I was going to be all fancy schmancy, but apparently we'll just do it the old-fashioned. All right, we're going to leave it there. Oh, LA Anus. Oh, we're having fun today. All right, what are we doing now? What are we doing now, folks? I'm just making a mockery of it now. There we go. There we go. There we go. I hope you guys are laughing because I am. The last one was the best. We should have probably left it up there. Oh, you guys got a frozen screen during all of this? That is too bad because you guys... The screen said you missed it. You guys completely missed it. The screen actually said... The LA Hose. You guys missed it. It actually said the LA Hose. Mario Harris, what's going on? MLB says Washington moneyline. We discussed that one earlier. We were leaning towards the Nationals plus 110. The book definitely wants easy, even money on both sides. They make that 10, 20% vig and they move on, carry about their business. Arturo says, I froze like frozen. Absolutely. But you guys missed it. I wrote up on that board and I had it do the block letters for me where it takes your letters and blocks them out. And it changed the LA Angels plus 100 to LA Anus Hose. Definitely was not kid-friendly, that's for sure. Thank God our channel's not. But anyways, back to Major League Baseball, going through the board. Diamondbacks, Padres. You know, I leaned towards the Angels in the game one. They let us down. I actually took them plus 118 yesterday with Robbie Ray on the mound. They shit the bed. The Angels have a lot of, you know, they've got a lot of gaps in their in their hitting rotation, and I think it's going to suffer for them this year. And after what we've seen early, however, like we said earlier, it may take them a week to catch on. But you don't have a week in a 60-game schedule. 60 games, 66 days, you really don't have a week to dunk stuff off. So again, this one, I'm going to fade I'm going to fade the Angels, I'm going to fade the Arizona Diamondbacks and lean towards the Padres here. I do like Arizona. I'm an Arizona fan, but today I don't think they get the job done. I'm going to lean for the Padres for the sweep, which will probably be the first on one of the shows that I've ever leaned towards the Padres. So we're going to lean towards the Padres minus $1.20 here as just a straight lean. As far as the Braves and the Mets, Newcomb on the mound against Porcello, that's a tough one. Sean Newcomb pitched great for the Braves last year. Rick Porcello coming out for the old Mets. Mets definitely have a great pitching rotation this year. Remains to be seen what they're going to be able to do on offense. They're going to need more than Cespedes to put up a dinger to get some wins today. The Braves coming on late yesterday. The Braves are another team that have some gaps to fill in their lineup. No doubt about it. Obviously, I'm a Braves fan. So at heart, I'm going to say Braves plus 100 even money. But again, this one I'm off of, and I'm completely off of. So I'll stay off of the Braves and the Mets game. I don't let my heart and soul get into what I put my money on. That's for sure. And then tonight, the unknown. The only known as of right now is the Dodgers starting pitcher, Julio Urias. Getting the call for the Dodgers tonight. And remember, with COVID, there's going to be a lot of changes going on. There's going to be a lot of lineup changes, a lot of roster changes, players getting scratched, people that test positive are going to get scratched. The Phillies line is up to 192 with more Phillies players testing positive. So, one thing that is kind of attractive is the Phillies over 5.5, which is minus 105 for a full game total. And we've already went over that game. But back to the Dodgers. Seeing the Dodgers and the Giants right now. The line just now came out. The Dodgers are 355 favorite. No joke, the Dodgers are 355 favorite. I haven't seen a pitcher announced yet for the Giants. I haven't seen any news on which pitcher for the Giants will be getting the start for today for their Game 3 matchup. So as far as that one goes, steer clear of the Dodgers. We did have the over 9 yesterday, which ended up being a push. I know some people got shafted with the over 9.5. Taking a look at Julio and what he did during his one summer training matchup. He pitched 5 complete innings. He gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was a dinger. He had 3 strikeouts and a walk. In spring training, he actually had 2 outings. He went 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 1 hit, 2 runs and 1 walk and a strikeout. In his March 8th outing in spring training against the Texas Rangers, he went 3 complete innings. He gave up 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. So with Julio, you don't know what you're going to get, all right? With Julio, you don't know what you're going to get. So there was a time last year they thought they were going to get, some in the beginning of the season. He was going to be coming. He was going to be a starting pitcher. They moved him to the bullpen, and when he was a starting pitcher, he actually had some exceptional games. April 1st, early on against the Giants, he pitched 5 complete innings. He had 7 strikeouts, no walks. He gave up 3 hits. So a pitcher that has fared exceptionally well against the Giants. The end of the year last year, he came in relief for 1 inning. He gave up 1 hit and a walk. That was it. No runs. September 8th, same scenario. He came in for 2 innings, those middle innings. He pitched 2 innings. He gave up 3 hits. He had 4 strikeouts, no runs. This is a pitcher that has dominated against San Francisco. June 20th, pitched 3 innings, gave up a hit and 5 strikeouts. June 8th, he pitched 2 complete innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs. Didn't have a strikeout, or had 1 strikeout, but he did have 2 walks there. So he gave up, I believe, 1 run on May 1st to San Francisco. This is a San Francisco team, and May 4th, March 4th, which was spring training. So of all the meetings that he had last year with San Francisco, he gave up in 6 meetings, I believe. He gave up 1 run. A lot of strikeouts, a lot of blanks, okay? Gave up a couple hits. But as far as this one goes, if there was an attractive line, I'd say Dodgers all the way. However, minus 355, not going to touch it. The run line, minus 1.5, minus 200. We saw what the Giants were able to do yesterday as a huge dog. I'd pass. All right, I'd wait to see who the starting pitcher is against the Giants, and possibly taking a plus 320 money line lean on the Giants. The Giants usually fare exceptionally well in Chavez Ravine, whereas the Dodgers go up to I forget what they call it now, if it's still AT&T Park or whatever it is, but they usually historically go up to the Bay Area and do exceptionally well up there, where San Francisco comes down and plays exceptionally well in LA. So for that one, I'd watch the pitching matchup once it's announced for the Giants, and possibly throwing one on the Giants today. So as far as that's the one. We did skip a game, and I'm going to get you guys a free play on it. Pirates, Cardinals. You've got Hudson on the mound for the Cardinals today. Dakota Hudson going up against Mitch Keller for the Pirates. Line on this one currently is down to minus 135 for the Cardinals, plus 125 for the Pirates. Total over and under 9 runs. Individual team totals are at 4.5 and 3.5. We made some good money on the Cardinals so far. All right, we made some good money on the Cardinals so far. Guaranteed Saturday yesterday, we rode the Cardinals to a 9-1 victory against the Pirates. They were minus $1.50 yesterday. You're getting minus 135 today. The line has dropped 15 cents. I do like I do like the Cardinals. It is a personal play of mine today. I did give you guys a premium play on the over in the Bournemouth game, which somehow, unfortunately, we're still sitting 2-1, 62 minutes in. So for everybody that tried getting greedy, I hope we're not getting ready to get shafted. Tottenham killing us at the 80-minute mark. It's 1-1. Damn Tottenham. Tottenham doing us dirty. So hopefully they can score in the next 10-plus extra minutes. Yes, Jeff, I do apologize. Pirates crying face says, I don't understand how they can be undecided. It's game F and 3 of the season. This is not a normal season. Add COVID, add this, add that. And then the factor... the Giants manager, Kepler, he's already announced he's not going to announce who the starting pitcher is until pregame. Until that last minute when he's got to turn in a roster, he's not going to. And expect a lot out of that this season. So betting on the Giants might be typically hard. So what we'll do now, make sure we put the St. Louis Cards on here. All right, so free plays right there. St. Louis Cards, the LA Hoes, as the board said earlier. So there's those two guys. I'm going to get out of here. We've been live for a little over 107 minutes. We'll be live again tomorrow. We've got baseball back tomorrow, baby, starting at 12:40 with the Angels and the Oakland Athletics yet again for some Monday action. All right, guys, if you're not on board, the Guaranteed Sunday Play, Mario, good morning. Nick Rollwagon, good morning. If you're not on the Sunday Play, you have until 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Bournemouth with the goal, 3-1, folks. The over 3 cashes, baby. Premium play. Winner. Over 3, minus 103. I did get greedy and I bet over 4 and 4.5 in-game wagering with my money that we won. So I'm pushing on half. Now I've got the over 4.5 writing. I know a bunch of other people bet the over 4.5 in-game wagering. So let's go Bournemouth. Let's go Everton. We've got 10 plus extra to get us another goal. And Tottenham, pick up the damn pace. All right, folks, a lot of plays given out, personal plays, premium plays, a lot of good stuff. Again, back to the Sunday Play. It's in Major League Baseball. It's only $50. We put our guarantee on it. Guaranteed a winner. You get the next one free. And again, Billy, I forgot to say thank you. If you're still watching, sir, thank you for signing up for my personal play package. I know you just jumped on board it. It's actually a really cool package that I just dropped yesterday. Lewis jumped on it as well. If you guys are not on it, what it is, it's every single one of my personal plays until the end of the World Series. It includes my game of the weeks. All the way until the end of the World Series or November 1st. So if for some reason they were to cancel baseball, you're still getting all of my personal plays until then. However, they ain't canceling baseball. So there's that one. Thank you, Billy. I do appreciate it. And as soon as we get off live, I'll be texting you my plays literally in about 3 minutes. You'll get a text from me. And again, you also get the Sunday Guaranteed Play free because as we announced for Lewis, when Lewis asked, anybody who purchases that package, the all-in package for my personal plays, today you'll get the Sunday Play free as an added bonus. So good luck, everybody. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I don't want you guys to miss a beat today. And it's going to be a great time. So don't miss out. Get on board. And guys, let's make some money together. And let's break some bread today, all right? Let's beat the books. That's the name of the game. So free plays that we've given out was the over in the Bournemouth, which we just cashed. The LA Angels, which the board earlier said LA Hoes, at even money plus 100. St. Louis minus 135. Recap. We gave out leans on the Nationals plus 110. The Reds minus 185. The Reds first half First 5 minus 175 as long as Bauer was on the mound, so wait to bet that one last. The under in the Brewers game and lean on the Padres. The Padres. So again, enjoy everybody. Glad to have everybody back. We'll be back again live tomorrow. We're gonna be testing out times throughout the week to see where we get the best draw and where nobody else is. So bear with me on the times. I will start posting when we're going to be going live. That way we can test out a different time zone or time frame to see what's best for everybody, especially during the week. So once basketball gets here, we'll probably be doing 2 time-a-day shows, and it'll be fun. And we're going to have to do that because there's going to be a lot to talk about. So basketball, baseball, hockey, WNBA, and all of that good stuff. And before you know it, as soon as you blink, football will be here. All right, guys, good luck. Enjoy your Sunday. As I always say, always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid, and we'll see you guys all live tomorrow, all right? Take it easy. Good luck, and we'll see you guys all